Welcome back to Wheel Reverend, where we dive into the bikes that are shaping today's riding culture and tomorrow's road experiences. Today we're taking a deep look at the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 300, a machine that has continued to carve out a loyal following ever since its first introduction. This isn't just a beginner's bike, and it isn't just a city commuter either. It's lightweight sport bike with a balance of everyday usability, exciting performance, and Kawasaki's signature Ninja DNA that makes it stand out in its class year after year. The Ninja 300 has always been a gateway into the world of sport riding. Riders who want that aggressive styling and sporty ergonomics but aren't ready to jump into the deep end with a 600 or 1000cc super sport find this machine to be the perfect fit. Kawasaki's engineers clearly understand that, and the 2025 version refines the formula while keeping the approachable nature intact. The design is unmistakably Ninja. From the sharp fairings to the angular LED headlamps, it looks like a smaller sibling to the Ninja ZX6R or even the ZX10R. It's aggressive without being intimidating, giving riders that sport bike pride while still keeping comfort in check. The new graphics package for 2025 is particularly eye-catching, with bold Kawasaki racing green options, stealthy matte black, and even a dual-tone metallic variant for those who want something unique. Underneath the fairings, the Ninja 300 carries forward its trusted 296cc liquid-cooled parallel twin engine. For 2025, Kawasaki has tuned the fuel mapping for a smoother throttle response and slightly improved mid-range torque, making city rides more manageable and highway stretches a bit more enjoyable. You're looking at around 39 horsepower and 20 pound-feet of torque, which might sound modest compared to bigger sport bikes, but it's plenty for spirited riding. The 6-speed gearbox is slick, and with the addition of an assist and slipper clutch, downshifts are smooth and clutch pull is light. For new riders, this is confidence-inspiring. For experienced riders who want a fun secondary bike, it makes for an engaging ride without demanding too much effort. Performance on the road is where the Ninja 300 earns its reputation. Weighing in at just under 175 kilograms, it's nimble and forgiving. The chassis feels stable at speed yet flexible in the corners, and Kawasaki's diamond-type steel frame offers the right balance of rigidity and flex. The suspension is straightforward, a telescopic forks up front and a uni-track rear shock, but tuned well for everyday use. You won't find high-end adjustability here, but that's not the point of the Ninja 300. It's about giving riders a predictable, easy-to-handle platform that still allows some fun on twisty roads. Braking duties are handled by single discs front and rear with optional ABS, and while not track-focused, they deliver the stopping power you need with consistent feel. Comfort is another area where this bike shines compared to more aggressive supersport machines. The seat height is approachable at around 785 millimeters, meaning shorter riders can easily get both feet closer to the ground. The riding triangle isn't overly committed. Yes, it leans towards sportiness, but it's not wrist-killing or back-breaking. Kawasaki has struck a smart balance, making the Ninja 300 capable of longer commutes or weekend rides without discomfort, something that can't always be said for bigger Ninjas. The windscreen helps at highway speeds, and for 2025, it has slightly better aerodynamics, keeping wind blast more manageable on longer stretches. When it comes to technology, the Ninja 300 doesn't drown you in electronics, but it gives you the essentials. The instrument cluster mixes an analog tachometer with a digital display showing speed, fuel, gear position, and trip information. It's clean and easy to read at a glance. ABS is available, which is a welcome safety net, and Kawasaki has subtly refined the EQ for smoother fueling and lower emissions to meet global standards. Riders who value reliability and efficiency will appreciate the fuel economy, which hovers around 25 to 28 kilometers per liter, making it economical to run daily without feeling underpowered. One of the strongest selling points of the Ninja 300 is how versatile it is. It's equally at home as a first bike for beginners, a commuter for city dwellers, or a lightweight fun machine for experienced riders who don't always want to wrestle a 200-horsepower monster. Kawasaki has built a reputation for long-lasting engines, and the Ninja 300 is no exception. Maintenance is straightforward. Parts are widely available, and it has a proven track record of reliability. And then we get to the price. For 2025, the Kawasaki Ninja 300 comes in at around $4,800 to $5,200 depending on your market and whether you opt for ABS or special edition graphics. This puts it squarely in the sweet spot for riders who want something affordable but still aspirational. When you compare it to rivals in the same segment, it remains one of the strongest values. The Yamaha R3 and KTM RC 390 may offer different personalities, but the Ninja 300 brings that Kawasaki heritage, a slightly more forgiving ride, and styling that screams Ninja without the premium price tag. In the end, the 2025 Kawasaki Ninja 300 remains a true gem in the lightweight sport bike category. It's a motorcycle that doesn't overwhelm, but it also doesn't underdeliver. It gives new riders the confidence to grow and experienced riders the thrill of simplicity. With updated styling, refined performance, and an approachable price, it continues to be one of the smartest buys for anyone who wants to experience what the Ninja family is all about. Kawasaki clearly knows its audience, and with the 2025 Ninja 300, they've once again hit the sweet spot between accessibility, excitement, and everyday practicality. So if you're looking for a machine that blends sporty design, reliable performance, and affordability, the 2025 Ninja 300 is definitely worth a test ride. For many riders, this bike will be their first step into the Ninja family, and for others, it will be a reliable companion that never fails to put a smile on their face.